Guess what I'm making today? Rosalie, I'm making your Jamaican chicken. Okay? So, I'm going to show you how and everything we need for this Jamaican chicken. Okay? Rosalie, I'm here for you, baby. So this is everything we're going to need. We're going to need us a blender, or you can use a grinder. Whichever one you want to do, because we're going to take all this ingredients and it's going to go in here. We have us some ginger. This is fresh ginger, or you can use dried ginger. I am going to use fresh ginger. I'm going to use me one of these peppers, or I may get the Scottish pepper powder. I'm thinking about just going home and use this here because I don't want it too spicy, because I got to eat. I got a messed up stomach. I can't be eating all them spices. We're going to need dark brown sugar. Okay, dark brown sugar. Soy sauce. All right. We're going to need us some nutmeg. This is thyme. You need ground thyme, but I don't have ground thyme. I just have these leaves. But by the time I put them up in this here blender, it's going to be the way I want it to be. You're going to need you some allspice. You're going to need chili powder. Okay? I'm going to put on the front of it how much of what I'm using. You're going to need you some cinnamon, because you know it has that taste to it that you want. Okay, this chicken good. We're going to need distilled vinegar. Now, y'all keep up with me, okay? We have this bag right here to put that chicken in. And we're using chicken quarters. So this is what I'm going to use. I'm using me some chicken quarters. So you can use chicken leg, chicken wings, you know, whatever part of the chicken you want. Whatever you want, you can use it. We're going to use us some olive oil. All right? We're going to use us some garlic powder. And we're going to have salt and black pepper. I don't know. This says Jamaican jerk. I may just put me just a little bit of that in there. I don't know yet. I'm going to see what I want to do. I might want to go and add me just a little bit in there just because. If y'all want to do it like that, then do it like that. If you don't want to, don't use that Jamaican jerk. It might have some whole lot of hot spices in it. I don't know. I haven't tasted it yet. I just seen it and I bought it. That's what I did. Seen it and bought it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut up my ginger, and then I'm gonna be back. When you're doing this here, make sure you take the seeds out. Make sure you cut up around here and take this out. I'm not going to use that much of this. I'm only going to use just a little bit of this here. Just about not even a half. Just a little bit. Because I wanted to still have that jerk taste, but I don't want too much of it. And the ginger, I'm only going to use about this much of ginger. Not that much, just a little bit. And things, I'm going to cut that up and get that on and put that on in the blender. Okay, so I'm going to get this here ready. This is going to go in the blender. And then this right here, it's going in the blender. I got to taste that seasoning basically, because I want to see how that seasoning is going to taste. And I might want to cut me a little bit more of that ginger up. So what we're going to do first, we're going to do all our dry ingredients first. Okay, this is the dark brown sugar. All right, so I'm going to get me 1 tablespoon of this, because this is the leg quarters. And how many pounds is this? 10 pounds. That's 10 pounds of leg quarters. So we're going to use, and then because we definitely making us marinade for this here. So we're gonna use us, I'm gonna make sure we have enough of everything. We're gonna use us about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. So that's what I'm going with now, is 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. And then we're gonna go with thyme. And the thyme, I'm going to use about, let's use us about a tablespoon of thyme. Tablespoon of thyme. Okay, because if you think about it, and if you think about what you have and what you're doing, you know what you want. We're going to use us about a half a spoon of allspice, because what you don't want that allspice to overpower anything, because it definitely can do it. So I'm only going to use me about half of a teaspoon of that. Now with the chili powder, I'm going to use me about a tablespoon of chili powder. Okay, just a tablespoon of chili powder. The cinnamon, I'm going to use me about a tablespoon of cinnamon. Okay, because I love me some cinnamon. And with nutmeg, I'm going to use me about a tablespoon of nutmeg. Okay? Maybe about 2 tablespoons. Let's say 2 tablespoons of nutmeg. Because I love nutmeg on food. I don't care what nobody say. I just love it. Okay, garlic powder. The garlic powder, I'm going to use me about... I'm going to use me about a tablespoon of garlic powder. Okay? Tablespoon of garlic powder. Because don't forget, we're marinating this here. Okay? So we got the garlic powder going on now. Because this is gonna marinate overnight. Alright? It's going to marinate overnight. And we're going to use some salt. So with the salt, we're going to use us about, let's look at us about a tablespoon of salt. Tablespoon of salt. Okay. Black pepper, we're going to use us about tablespoon of black pepper. Okay. Now, we have all that together. So now we're going to go with the soy sauce. The soy sauce, we're going to use us about 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. 3. Because, you know, soy sauce is kind of salty. So we got to watch that. Okay, we are making us a paste. So you have to remember that too. Vinegar. We're only going to use us 1 tablespoon of vinegar. That's it. Just 1 tablespoon. This is white distilled vinegar. All right? That's all we're going to use. Because what we're doing, we're making us a paste. And the oil, I just bought this here. This oil right here, we're only going to use us about 1, 2, let's go just 2. Just 2 tablespoons of the oil. Okay? And I think I'm going to go ahead on and put me some of this here Jamaican jerk in there. I think I'm going to go ahead on and do that. Put some of that in there. Oh my God, look at it. It just has just everything up in there. So we're gonna go ahead and use us about, we just have to add us a little bit more of everything. 1. That's about 2. Okay, now we're gonna take it. We're gonna mix up. I'm gonna make a sauce for this here. Okay, I'm gonna make us a sauce. So let me go ahead and mix this here up and I'll be back. Okay, let me cut that off. Let me show y'all something. Look at this meat. You see this fat? Lose it. Take it off. Take it off because you don't need it. Fat all up under here like this. Fat all up under there like this. Take it off. Take it off. That's cleaning your chicken. Because we have to clean this chicken. You wash your chicken up, you have to clean it. You got to get rid of that fat. That fat, take it off. Take it off, okay? I just want to tell y'all that. Let me cut my blender back on. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to get your paste. This is your paste. You're going to take that paste. You're going to rub that paste all over this chicken. Okay? Giving it a very good seasoning. So it's going to season real good overnight. And then I'm going to put it in that plastic bag. And it's going to stay in that plastic bag for 24 hours while it's seasoning up here. It's going to be in the plastic bag for 24 hours. So you let it sit on overnight. By tomorrow, be on this here pit again. I'll be gonna put this here on the pit. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm gonna put this here in this plastic bag right here and put it in the refrigerator for 24 hours. So tomorrow I'll be back this way and it's going to get done right. Okay? See you tomorrow. So, it's the next day. And it's time to fix the jerk chicken. But first, I'm going to put this sauce together. Okay, because I'm going to make a complete meal. I'm going to shock y'all. I am really going to shock you. So wait and see. Let me show you what we have. Okay, now for the jerk chicken. Now, you watch this because this is spicy. I don't want it too spicy because I'm only going to use a little bit because you can control this yourself or how hot you want it yourself, okay? So, we're going to have this. We're going to use yellow onion. We're not going to use that much, but we're going to use like about this much because all we're making is just a sauce. So, I'm not going to use that much. I'm only going to use me a little bit. We have lime juice, okay? We have pineapple cubes. These right here, these chunks of pineapple cubes right here, we're going to use some of this, and we're going to use some pineapple juice. 100%. Everything is 100%. No added flavors, none of that mess. Okay? And we have minced garlic. We're going to use that. We're going to put this here in that blender. Okay? We have some vinegar. We're going to use vinegar. We're going to use salt. Okay? And we're going to use dark brown sugar. All right, so let me get the onion and this here cut up and I'll be back. This is the amount of onion that I'm using. I have 3 of these cut, okay? So this is what I'm using right here, okay? And this is not going to be spicy because I do not want it spicy, okay? I do not want it spicy because the chicken already going to be spicy. And I'm not going to the bathroom and hurting and all like this here and in pain and stuff. So this is going in here like this. Let me see here. Okay, this is going in now. This is going in now. We're going to do us some lime juice. It's going to go in there. You can use a lime or either this lime juice right here. You can buy a lime and use a fresh lime if you want to do that. That's up to you. That's your preference, if that's what you want to do. Okay, but I bought me some lime juice. Okay, so we're gonna have, this is 1 tablespoon. No, we're gonna go with 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Okay, and we're gonna go with minced garlic. We're gonna use we're gonna act like this is 1 clove. That's 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. And we're gonna use some vinegar. We're gonna use 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Okay. We're gonna use some salt. So we're gonna use a teaspoon of salt. You know, if your stuff be kind of a little too spicy, add you some ketchup to it. Add you some ketchup to your sauce if it be too spicy. And I just thought I'll throw that in there and tell y'all what you can do. Now we're going to use the brown sugar. And the brown sugar, we're going to use us 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Okay, 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Then we're gonna take, and I'm gonna open up the pineapple right here. These are the pineapples I'm using, okay? Oh, did I tell y'all? I found some, I went to the African store. I found some jerk paste. So you can take and make your own. It's already made up. Go in the African store. It's already made up. The jerk paste for the chicken. It's Antonio. If you're in San Antonio, this is the place right here. If you in San Antonio, this is the place right here. Okay? And they have the jerk paste already made up. Anybody, y'all go to the African stores. They have everything. Everything. All them spices. Everything. They have the jerk paste. They have the jerk sauce. So you don't have to make your sauce. They already have. And all like this here. So go on up in there and check it out. Okay? I'm going to use about a half of this here cayenne. This here. Okay? Use about half a can. I'm going to keep that juice. I'm going to use the juice from here. Out of here. I'm not going to use that juice. I'm going to use this juice right here. Because what we're going to do, we're going to cook this. This is going to get cooked on top of the stove. So let me go ahead and blend this here on up. Okay, I'm getting ready to go put my meat on top of the stove now. And I'm smoking it. So I'm going to show y'all how it look. And everything. I'm going to go put it on the pit. Okay, I was waiting for it to get to smoke. And it's at smoke. Okay, so this is the way it turns out when it's blended up real good. Well, I'm telling you, this stuff right here is good. Got this pineapple taste to it and everything. This is how it's turned out when it's blended. So you make sure it get blended very, very well. Now what I'm getting ready to do, I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it on top of the stove and let it cook. Okay, now the sauce is finished cooking. Okay, so I let it stay on there and cook. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to let it cool down. Then I'm putting it in the refrigerator. This is some darn good sauce. I'm not playing. Y'all can make this here. Put it on anything after you taste it. So now I'm going to make this salad. So the salad I'm going to make is going to have carrots, cucumber, and cabbage. Okay? So we're going to make that type of salad to go with the jerk chicken. Okay? So now what we're going to do, we're going to grate up our carrots. When you're doing carrots, you want carrots to come out long ways like this here. Take it and go through it the long way like this here. And then it'll come out long. You can do your potatoes like that for your hash brown. Okay, do your potatoes this here way, long way. And when you, so I just wanted y'all to know that because I'm making a small salad. I'm not making a big old salad. Okay. So now we're getting ready to do the cucumber. Okay. So now I'm gonna put the cucumber in. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead on, cut this here on up. Just like this here. Real thin. Really thin. Don't up me a whole lot of this cabbage. You go by just the amount that you want to use in there. Me, I don't want no whole lot in there. Okay? I don't want a whole lot in there. Okay, so we're going to do it like that. Okay? Okay, so I'm back. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a little salt and put in here. This is about a half of a tablespoon because we don't have that much now. We're going to use some of these here golden raisins. They going in here. Because I like these raisins. I put them in my salad, make it have a different taste when you're biting into it. You know what I mean? So this is about, that's about a fourth of a cup because what we have in here. And I'm going to use me just a little bit of vinegar. Okay, just going to put me just a little bit of vinegar. Not that much, because you don't want it. About, this is like a fourth. About a fourth. Because you don't want too much because we don't have that much of salad. You don't want to overpower it because I'm telling you, I'm heavy-handed. I'm serious. I'm not even going to lie to you and tell you I'm not. Now we're going to take some man eggs. This is Duke's man eggs. I love Duke. Okay, so we're going to put that on in here. Mix all this here on up. Okay. So let me go ahead on and mix this here on up. And then I'll be back. Now, I have finished my salad. This is my salad to go with my jerk chicken. Now, watch and see what I'm getting ready to make now. Okay, I want to show everyone how the meat is coming along. Okay, this is the way the meat is looking. Okay, this is the way it's looking. It's cooking good. It's cooking real good. I'm going to take the rest of it and I'm going to sit it in the oven. And, well, everything is coming along good. Well, it's hot then a dig. It's like 100 and something in Texas. So, just want to tell y'all, I'm still cooking. That's all to it. I'm just still cooking. So, hey, be back with you. Here we come with this new one. Okay, so I am back. Now we're going to make us some rice. This is the rice that I'm making. Okay? Basmati rice. Okay? This is good for Jamaican rice. Alright? And I'm going to use chicken broth in mine instead of water. We're going to use some olive oil. Alright? I'm going to put on there how much olive oil I'm using. We're using ginger. Turmeric. You know, turmeric is going to turn it and make it have color to it. We're using chickpeas in there. Salt. Pepper. Cayenne pepper. We're using these right here. This right here is pine nuts. See? Pine nuts. We're using that. We're going to use parsley. We're going to use cilantro. Most of the time you can use one or the other. But I want to lose just a little bit of each one. Probably about probably about a fourth of everything. I have to see. I'll let y'all know when I get to cutting up. We're going to use an eggplant. We're going to dice this here up. We're going to use us a carrot. We're going to dice this here up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead on and get everything on cut up, diced up, and everything, and I'll be back. This came out to about 16 ounces. This is what you're going to need. 16 ounces of dice. So that's about 2 cups. So that's 16 ounces right there, okay? So I wanted to let y'all know. 16 ounces of eggplant equals to 2 cups. Okay, now we're getting ready to start mixing. We're going to do 1/4 of a cup of olive oil. This is what we're cooking. This is what we're going to cook the rice in. Okay, so this right here is going to get hot, and I'm going to put my rice in there. What we're going to do, we're going to have 2 cups of rice. We're going to let that rice fry just a little bit. Okay, and so while that rice is frying some, we're going to take the carrots. We're going to put the carrots in there. We're going to put the eggplant in there. We're going to do the parsley and cilantro in there. Okay, all that's going in. Okay, so I done put my chickpea in. I done put all my dry seasonings in. And I have that frying now. I have my rice frying a little bit up in there. So I have everything up in there that I want in there. Okay? Okay, so I'm back. We're using 1/4 cup of the chickpeas already in there. I'm getting all mixed up. Pine nuts. 1/4 of a cup of pine nuts. That's going in. Okay, so we have everything already in there. So the next thing we're getting ready to do, we're getting ready to put our chicken broth in. Okay, this right here is, how much is this? 32 ounce. That's going in. Let that cook like that. Let it come to a boil. And I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to let it finish cooking. Okay? And I'm going to cover it. So if you want to know, I'm getting ready to cover it, and then I'm going to let it finish cooking. Now, I want you to take a look at this meat. Look at this meat. It came out so good. I'm going to take that sauce, and I'm going to put that sauce on top of it. And I'm going to stick it in the oven just for a little bit, because I want it to have that sauce on top of it. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. So everyone, this is the last thing that I am going to fix. And it is going to be plantain. We're going to fix plantain to go with this here because this is a Jamaican dish. And since this is a Jamaican dish, I'm going to do this plantain. I like my plantain. And when you get your plantain and stuff like this here, cut your ends off like this. Cut just like you're going to do a banana. Cut it off. And when you get ready to cut it up, I'm going to show you how to cut it up. When you get ready to cut it up slant ways like this. Keep it slant. Not too thick, but you want it about this thick because you want to be able to fry it on up. Okay? You don't want it too thick or anything like that. You want to keep it perfect. So when you're frying it up, I want to show you how this rice turned out. This is the Jamaican rice. Take a look at this. Look at this. Look how it looks. Didn't it turn out good? Look at it. It turned out so good. Let me tell you something. I'm putting my foot in everything today. Now I'm getting ready to fry up these plantains, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to do them. So, whenever you want to like add some salt to your plantain, get you some salt, put it in some water, okay? Put it in the water, stir it up. Let me see. Okay. Take the salt, put it in the water like this, put a little bit more. So this is about 2 tablespoons to 1 cup of water. 2 tablespoons to 1 cup of water. Because we're going to want salt on our plantain. So what you're going to do, you're going to take it, right? And all you're going to do is just sprinkle it on top like this here. So it can have like a salty. I'm going on and I'm frying these on up now. Okay? These, do not leave these unattended. Okay? Because they cook quick. So please, don't leave them unattended. Because they will fry up quick. Alright? Okay, I have the last of my plantains frying up right here. I have finished up a lot of them on this here plate. I'm going to show them to you. But right now, I'm just taking them off of here. So, I'm going to show them all to you. A complete meal with me. Now, these the way my plantains are looking. Okay? This is the way my plantains look. Alright, I just had 2 of them. And that's it. And I'll be back with my last thing. And I'm going to show you the plate on the way it turned out. Okay, be back. Okay, I have finished everything. And this is the sauce, how it turned out. And the sauce turned out excellent to go on top of the chicken. It did. Look at that. This is some good sauce. See it? Darn good sauce. Look at that. Darn good sauce. So you're going to take the sauce and you're going to put it on top of your chicken just like this here. So every time you take a bite of this here chicken, hey, the sauce is there. And this sauce right here, boy, it's so darn good, it's pathetic. I'm not lying, that's some good sauce. Some darn good sauce. So, I just wanted to share this here with you. I want you to take a look at the plate. You know how we do. This is how we do. We have Jamaican rice, salad, jerk chicken, and plantain. I fixed a Jamaican meal today. So, all I want to tell y'all, I'm getting ready to chow down now. I didn't make it spicy. I didn't make it too spicy. Okay, but it has that kick to it. Okay, if you want more of a kick, then you put more of a kick. All right, so all I want y'all to do is have a beautiful one and bon appetit, baby.